If you've never heard of shopping competitors, it can be best described as taking a tour of one of your competitors' communities. This allows you to gain valuable insights into current market trends, pricing strategies, and offerings. And contrary to popular belief, it shouldn't be left up to executives and regionals. Every team member, including leasing agents and property managers, can benefit from shopping comps. If you've been around for a while, it can be easy to view this as just another checklist item, but hear me out. Shopping competitors, when done correctly, can prevent many pricing, marketing, and service mistakes, giving you a competitive edge. So try to look at this with fresh eyes, not just another mundane task, but rather a necessary step to becoming a top performing property. We're going to review how to properly evaluate the location, exteriors, leasing offices, model apartments, amenities, customer service, pricing, floor plans, and online presence of your competitors. Now, let's start by focusing on location and accessibility. It's crucial to consider various factors that significantly influence the attractiveness of a community to potential residents. Imagine yourself in the shoes of a prospective resident. What are some key aspects you would look for when considering a place to call home? Location and accessibility are paramount, so be mindful in assessing proximity. Take note of how easily accessible the community is by bus, subway, or other modes of transportation. Note the distance from schools, shopping centers, restaurants, and parks. Convenience and accessibility can greatly enhance the overall lifestyle experience for residents and contribute to their satisfaction while living in an apartment community. You'll also want to note the distance from your community, as most prospects will likely consider traveling distance when selecting the place to live. This means your true competitors are likely within a specific radius or distance from your community. As you explore your competitors, evaluate the safety measures in place, such as well-lit streets, security patrols, and neighborhood watch programs. Is it a gated community? While crime has no address, safety and security are non-negotiables when it comes to choosing a place to live. So these factors play a significant role in providing peace of mind to prospects and fostering a sense of security. Is it a community situated in a bustling urban area with constant traffic? Or does it offer a sense of serene and peaceful environment? Pay attention to any noise disturbances that may affect the quality of life for residents and their overall satisfaction with the community. Now, as you drive up to the community, what are some of the initial impressions that come to mind? Signage and outdoor promotion play a crucial role in setting the tone for a community. Consider how effectively the signage and promotional banners or flags convey the community's brand and offerings. While this is more of a marketing item, I want you to get into the habit of observing the details, both with competitors and your own community. The more you analyze your competitors, the more likely you are to identify your own community's advantages and opportunities for improvement. Take a moment to grade the overall appearance and landscaping. A well-maintained exterior with lush greenery and inviting outdoor spaces can create a positive first impression and enhance the overall appeal of a community. Turning our attention to the conditions of the building, are there any visible maintenance issues such as peeling paint, cracked sidewalks, or broken windows? These maintenance challenges not only impact resident satisfaction and retention, they affect the aesthetic appeal of the community, which can be a problem when it comes to converting leads to leases. Do residents struggle to find parking? Check to see if there's ample parking spaces available. Consider the convenience of parking options and how they may influence a potential resident's decision to lease in a community. Knowing the ins and outs of your competitors will make overcoming objections much easier. Use your shopping experience as practice for identifying opportunities for improvement. If you can get into the habit of viewing things from the prospect's perspective, you may find that leasing becomes easier. Moving on to the leasing office evaluation, explore how the leasing office serves as the face of the community. What are some of the key aspects you notice in the leasing office? The appearance and layout should set the stage for a positive experience. Assess the cleanliness, organization, and decor of the leasing office, and consider how they contribute to creating a welcoming and professional environment for potential residents. Take note of natural light and ventilation in the office space. A well-lit and ventilated environment not only enhances the comfort of leasing agents, but also creates a positive impression on potential residents. You'd be surprised how rearranging furniture or the height of a desk can change the entire leasing process. Is there a TV? If so, what channel? News channels are notorious for creating a tense feeling, while cooking channels tend to create a more relaxed feel. Is the volume up or is it muted? Is there music playing? If so, what kind? Note any fragrances being used. Subtle fragrances can create a pleasant ambiance and contribute to a positive first impression. However, it's essential to strike the right balance and ensure that the fragrance being used are not overpowering or off-putting. All of these factors play a role. And take a self-inventory throughout the tour. What vibes are you getting as you tour the community? As you transition to the model, what are some features that catch your eye? The appearance and decor of the model are vital in showcasing the lifestyle offered in the community. Evaluate the quality of the furniture and overall presentation, and consider how they contribute to creating a desirable living environment for potential residents. Assess the flooring materials, countertops, cabinetry, and appliances. High-quality finishes not only enhance the aesthetic of a unit, but also contribute to resident satisfaction and retention. Pay attention to the layout and utilization of the space. Evaluate the room size and consider how they contribute to creating a comfortable and livable environment for potential residents. Is the space efficiently planned? Does it maximize comfort and functionality? And if you really want to go above and beyond, note any objections you feel a prospect could have. You may even want to mention them in a respectful manner and see how the leasing agent would respond or overcome that objection. Evaluate the amenities offered, such as a pool, gym, clubhouse, outdoor spaces, communal areas. Don't be afraid to ask about amenity hours, maintenance responsiveness, and even pet policies. Remember, you want to get an understanding of how your competitors manage things, so ask questions. Next, one of my favorite things about shopping competitors is exploring how the staff interacts with people, prospects, residents, or other staff. Professionalism contributes to prospects' leasing experience, so you want to know how your competitor is doing. Assess the knowledgeability and responsiveness of the staff as you inquire, and consider how helpful their responses are. How is the greeting and friendliness of the staff? Are they knowledgeable, courteous, and professional in their interactions? Professionalism contributes to building trust, credibility, and positive relationships with prospects. Now, most leasing agents believe pricing is the deciding factor of whether a prospect leases, but the truth is, this is just the baseline, the bare minimum. Typically, by the time a prospect has contacted you, they've already seen the price online. It's everything else that contributes to the decision the prospect is making. With that said, you still want a firm foundation, so ask for pricing for each of the floor plans. Compare the rent prices for different floor plans, and this is a great time also to check and see if they offer specials on renewals or long-term leases. Competitive rent prices contribute to the community's attractiveness and affordability. And the last thing you want to do is take a look at your competitors' online presence. This includes their website and social media accounts. Look for any promotions or engaging strategies they may be using. If you want a deeper understanding of a competitor's analysis, consider checking out our coaching program. For now, even as a leasing agent, you want to get a sense of what your competitors are doing. And you want to do that with well-rounded perspective, not just going to tour the community. So pay attention to any promotional events or open houses they may be hosting. These events can provide valuable information about their marketing tactics and how they engage with their audience. You also want to get an understanding for their reputation and reviews. This will help you identify ways to differentiate yourself and appeal to prospects. The more you immerse yourself in the prospect experience, the more you'll understand how to connect and sell to your prospects. And the reality of it is, your prospects are their prospects. So you want to look at this from all angles. Now, in order to win, you have to do your homework. By thoroughly evaluating each aspect of your competitors, you'll gain valuable insights into their strengths, weaknesses, and market positioning. This comprehensive analysis is the first step in helping you identify areas where you can differentiate yourself and gain a competitive edge in the market. Within the next 7 days, shop 2 or 3 of your comps. Then come back to this section, take the competitor analysis quiz, Reflect on your overall experience and consider whether you would sign a lease to live at one of these competitor communities based on your observations and the strengths and weaknesses you identified. Hopefully this video has got you thinking a lot about your own community as well. The insights gathered from these visits should help you refine your leasing strategies to stay competitive in the market. You may find many similarities or discover that the community that you thought was a competitor actually has a completely different target market. I hope you find that this analysis gives you the opportunity to prepare for objections that you may receive based on your competitor's strengths. It's a good idea to get in the habit of shopping at least once a year. There is a lot that can change over time, and the best way to stay ahead is to never get behind. With that said, shopping isn't about copying your competitors. It's about staying ahead of the competition and finding your segment and positioning in the market. Oh, and don't forget, when shopping comps, avoid wearing branded attire or name tags that might reveal your identity as a competitor. And it's probably best not to disclose that you're shopping or conducting a competitor analysis. Instead, present yourself as someone looking for an apartment. This will allow you to experience your competitor's showcase in a way much like your prospects. I hope this video was helpful to you. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll see you in the next video.